podcast and live on YouTube. And we're just here waiting, man, for our special guest from the RGV uh, Rio Grande Valley and our friends in Delta Divide. And they're a great band. I've had the opportunity to check them out on YouTube and stuff. And they play really great rock and roll and a little bit of metal in there. And but we'll get more details on that. And we're just going to be waiting here to have them join us. And let's see if they can come on in. Let me see. Let me send the link again. Maybe they. Let's see here. There he is. All right. And here we go. Howdy.
Hey, what's going on, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good. Good yourself?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast.
Oh,
Great
thank
having
you.
you here. And
Likewise, likewise.
yeah, man. So y'all just about ready there? We're
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just the three of us right now. We're waiting on my bassist still at on, but we can, if we want to get things started.
yeah, we
Right
can
now we're
get
just
things started, and so we
yeah,
can just welcome her
yeah.
in. Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
All right, cool. Let me just get this thing going here.
Right. Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to get this long. I don't know if it matters.
Yeah.
Is there? It's on. Yeah, I'm trying to do it like that now, but my drummer, Sarah.
How you doing, Sarah?
Good. How are
I'm
you?
good. I'm good. Welcome to the show. I can't wait to talk to y'all and see what y'all are all about here.
Thank you. I'm trying to get this flipped over. I don't think it's gonna, so we'll just put it straight up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put this down here. Wow, that's my dog.
It's all good. All good.
Where'd you went over? I think we're gonna have to like sit here, like I'll sit on the floor or something. Where did? Oh, just in case. Okay, we'll just got here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the bassist just arrived and all.
All right. Cool. Sounds good.
We can also like pass around the food and stuff, you know.
We don't have the tall chairs, do we, anymore?
Oh, I know, right?
To be in the back.
Yeah, no, no. Let me get this.
Oh, cheese bar.
Cheese bar. Have a good evening. Favorite tea. Okay, can we see everybody? Hold up.
Hello. How you doing?
Okay.
No, then we would have to push it.
Sarah, sit by Jerry. Are you sure? Yeah.
Can you see
So
us?
we both sit on the. We should sit on the floor.
Or 2 and 2 or
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Yes.
We like each other. We don't like your butt. That's fine. Is your volume all the way up here? Okay.
And before y'all sit down, or one of y'all can just turn your camera maybe to the left a little bit, and then I can probably get all of y'all in that shot. I meant the just there you go. Just a little
Okay.
bit. There you go. Just like that. Perfect.
Okay. There we go.
All right. We're ready.
Yeah.
All right. See, I keep all of this in because it makes it more fun and real, and just keep the mess ups in. So, all right, welcome to the Richie T podcast, everybody, and I am here with the band Delta Divide out of the Rio Grande Valley. How y'all doing?
We're doing great.
All right, go around there and introduce yourselves and what you do in the band.
Hi, I'm Kay, and I'm the lead singer.
I'm Chris. I am the bassist.
I'm Jerry, the guitarist.
And I'm Sarah, the drummer.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So tell me, guys, we'll get right into the questions here. When did the band get together? When did y'all form?
It's on YouTube.
Well, it was around 2022, I want to say roughly. It was originally myself, and we used to have a keyboardist in the band at that time. Her name is Christy. So first it was she and I who were jamming with some other people every now and again, and then just going through people here and there, and then eventually I reached out to Sarah, and we know each other. We have history because her cousin and I used to jam in a different band back in the day. So we know of each other. And then I asked her. I saw that she played drums, so I asked her if she would want to join the band. And then I reached out through social media, and I reached out to Kay and Chris, and eventually I saw them online, and I just asked them, hey, would you want to try jamming out? And I saw Kay. She was on this app. What was it called?
I was in so during COVID, we all got locked down and we had to be removed from our jobs. And I found an app called Star Maker, which is an awesome app. And it's basically like karaoke app where all these people from all around the world get together in these like chat rooms, karaoke rooms, and people just queue up to the chat and queue up on the thing and do covers or whatever songs they want. So I was on Star Maker just doing covers of a bunch of songs because I was bored and I had no work. And that's how I was just keeping my vocals going, keeping my social life going. Because you get to meet a lot of people on that, and it's people from around the world. You can get your friends to join. And in that app, I had started my profile. I had covers of all my favorite bands: Deftones, Lacuna Coil, Slipknot, Disturbed. And then Jerry was looking for a vocalist, and a mutual friend of ours was like, "Oh, this friend of mine named Kay, she has a voice. Go check her stuff out. She's on that app, and check out what she has." And basically, Jerry went on that app and saw my covers and got to listen to what I got. And then he reached out to me with a message like, "Hey, my name's Jerry, and would you like to try out for a band and do vocals?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm down." So
Cool.
here we are now.
There you go. That's awesome. Very cool. That's really good way to get started, man. I never knew of those apps that exist. Well, then again, I've heard of some that you can just like sing along and do all that kind of stuff, but not like in a social media kind of thing, like meeting people. I never heard of that before. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. See, I got to meet a lot of people from all around the world, people from the US, people from Canada, people from Asia, Central America, everywhere. So,
That,
and then
that's
all of a sudden, we found each other some way.
Well, we all tried out the same day, and we actually stuck with the band, so that was cool.
Yeah,
that's
the
awesome.
first day that we got together for practice, tryouts or whatever, it was all our first day
Yeah.
together. And
Wow.
first day we met, we clicked like this, and we made magic. We made music magic, and we just like
We made a music baby.
we made a music baby. Wow,
There you go.
wow,
That's cool. That's cool.
scary.
Awesome.
Oh,
We made a music baby with all of us together.
There you go.
Musical
There you
family.
go. There you go. That's awesome. That's cool to hear. What bands did you guys listen to growing up?
influencers?
I was influenced by both of my parents because, every kid listens to whatever it is that their parents are at such a young age. And it's not until we get older that we start getting a little bit of money or start, borrowing stuff from our friends. My dad listened to classic rock, more the heavy metal stuff. He introduced me to Dio, the Scorpions, Kitty, you name it. My mother listened to that, but she also listened to a lot of opera. She listened to the older country. She listened to Bread, ABBA, Celine Dion, just a bunch of these musical genres that have really interesting bass lines, really cool drum lines that we still see repeated today and hidden underneath some of the rock. So
Right.
I feel like I have the best of both worlds, and it really helped me out when
That's
I
cool.
joined with you guys, being an original band, because I had to pull a bunch of stuff out of thin air.
Hmm.
So it shaped my brain into the way that it is now. Whenever we have to write original music,
That's
Mhm.
cool.
Sweet. Okay. Um, so let's see. We got the Eagles, Fleetwood Mac, also ABBA. On my mom's side, it was like mariachi. Um, but I myself, I realized in elementary I had a big taste for like Stained, Creed, um, Breaking Benjamin. The what?
all the dad rock.
All the divorced dad rock, all of that. Yeah, just probably dad.
It's just call me dad.
You, James?
Well, pretty similar. I mean, just on what the folks were hearing back in the day. I'm pretty sure one of the first bands that I was exposed to was the Beatles,
Oh,
and the Stones, of course, and then bit by bit, uh, just discovered other bands and other genres, different decades and all. Um, yeah, I mean everything from, of course, like I say, the Beatles, the Hendrix, and then of course in the '80s, with the new wave and everything, and then the '90s, just pretty much a bit of everything. I mean, because I mean that's the cool thing about music, is there's literally something for everyone, and it's amazing. So I mean, yeah, bit of everything.
hmm.
That's cool.
I have a
Oh yeah.
background with my parents. Well, of course, Hispanic and that culture. My parents are into hardcore, like they're cumbia people,
Yeah.
and a lot of piano synths.
Yeah.
And my dad and my uncle had a band when they were younger back in the day, and they did a lot of cumbias and a lot of Pegaso and Tropical Panama and like those type of things. And since I was a kid and I learned how to walk, the first thing I crawled and walked to, little did we all know, is that I literally took my first steps walking towards the radio and the music section area where my dad kept all his vinyls and tapes and stuff. I took my first steps towards the speakers and the sound system, and I just got up and I just started shaking it there. But I grew up with cumbias, and then later on in my teenage years, my first band that like brought me into like this rock world was Pearl Jam, and uh and then from Pearl Jam I got into like Puddle of Mud, and then started going in deeper, Mudvayne, Deftones, Disturbed, Metallica, and then all the classics, CZ Top, Zeppelin, and then ta-da, now I'm like over here listening to freaking Lorna Shore and Electric Cowboy. And hell yeah.
The anchor, yeah.
So it's we've all gone through a long musical journey, and it's pretty cool because like all these new bands are like there's so much variety nowadays, and it's all coming back, and I'm glad that all that's happening.
That's awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so I want to take a second to. Uh, I have the chat open here, and everybody's saying hello, and one of them's demanding $100 from me. So hello, and I'm not going to pay you. But this is Delta Divide from the RBG Real Game. I can't even talk right
Rio
now. I'm going.
Grande Valley,
There you go.
where we
That
all
thing.
say "cuh." We all say "cuh." Everybody likes hot Cheetos and cheese, and the tacos, and everybody goes to Progreso to go get their dental work and their beer on.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, moving on here. Who was your main influences on your instrument? Who was the guitar player, the bass player, the drummer, the singer that you really looked up and idolized to make you want to start playing?
Um, well, as far as like maybe when I started playing, I would say it would be The Edge from YouTube. I want to say, uh, because it was around that time, of course, when I was younger and all, when I, discovered them, like, well, musically, of course, and then when I heard his style, his jamming, I thought it was a nice mix of, you know, what at the time, of grunginess, but at the same time, it was some nice, pretty melodic, uh, playing as well. So yeah, I would say definitely one of my, influences.
Yeah, he's definitely a badass.
Me, well, the three of us here were band geeks. Going up through school, so I played flute, doubled up on piccolo. I was also a violinist in mariachi. Kay played viola.
I was in the orchestra I was in orchestra since middle school,
Yeah.
all the way through senior year, and I played the viola.
And then you did
The
I
drums.
did, yeah, percussion. So it's weird because it wasn't like a drummer from a band that inspired me. I just really loved to tap on things and I would get in trouble a lot at school. Um, and I didn't realize I was doing it. So my dad was like, okay, well, let's try you out for percussion. And we found like a hand me down kit. Um, and the band director said I was pretty good at it. So yeah, I joined. But one percussionist I do look up to right now is Dorothea Taylor. She's on social media, does a lot of videos. She's just super consistent and has a lot of experience.
That's cool.
Yeah, because since I was in band, I did a lot of that stuff. I was also in jazz band. I learned how to play guitar before I learned how to play bass.
Okay.
So I know a lot of instruments. I just tried to mimic what it is that I could hear. And for whatever reason, it fell into everybody needs a bassist. Who do we know that can play bass? Oh, and it's a girl. She can play. Cool. So through there, that's how I started getting into the circuit and started listening more and more to things that I had heard before, new genres. I started listening to a lot of the local bands down here. So it wasn't so much who it was that got me to want to start to play bass. It's more of who do I look up to, and a lot of the local artists down here are some of the best musicians that I can bring up as far as an influence. I mean, you got Nikki X, the ex bassist from Sons of Texas. He is just amazing. He's also on social media, super freaking consistent, very clean. He's a hired gun right now, so he's been doing a lot of touring with a lot of big name bands. He's just I idolize him so much.
Yeah, Sons of
I wish
Texas
I
is
could
pretty
be
good.
more like him. Yeah.
You know, that
Okay.
cat that he's in.
I know.
I watch his videos and I'm like,
He's
in the days.
He's the sweetest
He's
guy.
a really nice, cool person. Yeah, super badass guy. I myself, well, of course, like I said, since middle school all the way through high school, I was in orchestra, an orchestra freak geek. They called me a freak in school, where an orchestra freak since middle school through high school. And then, of course, you always let, as a young kid, everybody loves to freaking just jam out and just sing your heart out and, be all emo and scene kid and go skating with your friends. You want to put some nice music on. And I guess I'm the vocalist of the band, but I was never in choir or anything that like trained me vocally. I was a string kid, but the vocal thing training just came on my own from just me exploring my own vocal talent ranges and whatnot. And just I'm a big karaoke lover too. So, like I said, I would just get on karaoke and just explore my vocal range and vocal fry. And then on my own, I started like busting out all these YouTube videos on how to, train yourself, this, and that, little tips and tricks. And my favorite person in the whole world and idol that I look up to is Chino Moreno from Deftones, which I have tattooed on me.
There you go.
I'm a big Deftones fan, and that's my idol, and that's who I look up to, and that's who I try to summon within me when I'm on stage. And hopefully one day I'll be like Big Daddy Chino and be
Yeah.
out there on big stages with my Delta family.
There you go. Well, with hard work and dedication and a will to do it, you're going to be there. I guarantee you that. That's for sure. And awesome. So moving on here. Uh, you guys released a video recently for I forget what was the song again.
At the Delta.
Yeah, at the Delta. Yeah, it was a really great song, and I enjoyed the video very much. And I know you have other stuff out there on Spotify and stuff like that. But what's the writing and recording process like with you guys? Do you guys just all sit in a room together and just come up with stuff, or oh, she's laughing. She's got some
Why
dirt
are you
or something.
laughing? Why are you laughing? Look, I knew Jerry from way back when I was in the circuit. I had dipped out to North Texas for several years. So I didn't touch any musical instruments whatsoever. I came back down to the valley right after COVID. He starts hitting me up. There's a synth in the band. I had never played with a synth player before. It was just this weird genre of music that I couldn't even pinpoint. So I kept telling him, no, I think I'll pass. I think I'll pass. Well, finally he said, just come jam with us one day. I show up and these two are here and it's an audition. So first of all,
Set us up.
he set us up. Prior to that, he had sent me a bunch of these samples that he had. When he writes music, he does the guitar, he does the keys, he does the synth, and he lays the drums in so that he can show us, hey, this is the idea for the song that I have. This is the structure. So when we first got together, we just listened to it and we tried to play that. Over time, when I started getting more comfortable and getting my fingers back into the groove of things, he would just hand music over to me on a plate, and I just went, no, I'm gonna start doing my thing now. I want to flip it up a little bit. So after that, that's when we start saying, hey, we'll start pushing boundaries, saying, hey, Sarah, does this sound good? Kay, does this work well with your vocals? Then Sarah will say, yeah, I actually like that. Then she'll play a different beat that switches my beat, and then Kay goes off of that, and Jerry's just sitting there going, I know what I'm playing. So that's pretty
So
much
basic.
how it is from my point of view.
So Jerry starts it and you finish it. I get it. Something like that,
Yeah,
right?
Jerry puts the idea, and then we all just like, I don't know,
Pretty much, yeah. I
just
mean,
dissect it and then turn it into what?
We do because
We
even
flip around our songs a lot until it just becomes what it does, and then we just okay.
Well, it's funny because you brought up at the Delta when we were first going over lyrics. Kay was asking us, hey, does anybody have any ideas? Does anybody have any lyrics? Does anybody have something they want to share? Then Jerry comes in and he says, I think you should kind of like say it faster, kind of in a rap way. And we all looked at him and said, no, that's dumb. Like, he said, no, hear me out. Then he started, saying it, the lyrics with the cadence. And Kate said, okay, let me see what I could do with that. And just right off of the bat, she went with it. And now it turned into what you hear now in the song, in the video. That's one of the favorites. Yeah, I can. I should do it like that. Yeah. Oh, no.
And then you flip that up.
Yeah.
We're gonna remix it.
After,
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
after that, the whole you can kind of say it like you're rapping. I always said, okay, everything is on the table. We're just gonna run with it. Let's just play everything and see what it sounds like, and we'll thin it out as we progress.
Right, right, right. That's cool to hear. That's cool to hear. That's a great story. I'm sorry, Jerry, you're outnumbered, brother.
Yeah. It was really
Okay.
fun though doing that song because because I did do that little that little rap wanna be kind of verse thing, and then
Yeah.
we kept on, you know, it was fun to do and it's like if I'm a little monkey or whatever, but people like it and the music video turned out really freaking awesome
Yeah,
and
dude. Yeah.
very. Did you like it? Did you check it out?
Yeah, I did. It was a great. It was to me. It's like a classic. What they call a performance video, because back in the '80s and the '90s, they had just the bands up there on the stage performing in front of the camera, and that was kind of the idea with you guys, I think. So I thought it was a
Yeah.
great. I thought it was a great performance video, and the cuts and everything really matched y'all's uh, groove and personality within the song. So it was pretty cool. I liked it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Hancho.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Hancho. Yes, Hancho Villa is the one that got our music video up and running. So shout out to Hancho.
Awesome. Anjo, what's up? Anyway, all right, cool. Uh, uh, fun questions now. Do y'all ever get nervous before a show? Yep.
I have something embarrassing. I'm gonna say it. Here, say it. I am a like I have high anxiety. I'm a very anxious person. So right before the first show, I could not stop you know what do you call it? What should I say? Okay.
What
I
do you want to call it? Because I don't want to call it something that it's not.
I'm gonna say the word diarrhea. I'm gonna say it.
Oh shit! It is shit.
It's shit.
Oh my God, Sarah.
That was my first show. It was horrible.
Well, shout out. Depends. Sponsor us. We need some charcoal black colored ones. That way they don't. That way they can't tell which was my underwear and which was my diaper.
Yeah, I think I have IBS, but I'm a lot better now.
That's cool. So it
But yeah.
literally scared the shit.
Can you
The
imagine?
first gig literally scared the shit out of you.
Yeah,
The
thank
first
you.
gig literally scared the shit out of her, and she literally like almost ate shit. Like not literally, but we were in a small, tiny stage up in a corner,
Yeah.
and we're on a second story place, and we're like on the rooftop, and they put Sarah and her drums like in a corner, but the stage was like it had an empty gap or hole
Oh, in
behind
the
you,
back,
right?
between the wall and the stage.
Between the wall and the stage, there's like an empty void, and Sarah put, her chair right there on the edge, and I guess from her playing the drums so much and doing her thing, she was slowly sliding back and back
Oh
and
shit.
back. And I think didn't you say that you were like, whoa?
Yeah.
I think her chair almost fell through that void and she hit her back on the wall, and I think she had to balance herself while playing the
Oh
set.
no.
And she was like in
Wow.
her head. I mean, none of us know what's going on because we're doing our thing. But literally, Sarah was like, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm gonna fall!" And we had no clue what was happening to her until finally we got the whole set done. And then I guess you got up and
And I told Joe, like,
you scooted your chair back, and yeah, she was this close of falling into a void
yeah, up and disappeared.
and disappearing. And then we were all been like, "Oh shit!" What happened to you? What do you get?
You get nervous?
I do get nervous. That's why I have a lot of unflattering photos. Whenever we have a really good photographer that just so happens to be out, my eyes are always closed, or I have like you can see my three necks hanging out of the side. I'm just trying to unmat my hair from my sweaty face.
Did you see the last picture we took? I was like, I was zoomed out into something else, and they took a picture of me, and I'm like,
Matters. Every time I open my eyes, the light just catches my eyes, so it looks like they're glowing like a raccoon. Just put that white shit on
I was gonna
stage.
say a possum.
yeah. I get nervous. I try not to get too nervous, but I do get somewhat nervous. But dude, just like in high school, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. You know when you study so hard for a damn test, And then the moment they put that freaking test in front of you, you're like, I got this. All right, I studied. I stayed up all night doing this. I did the flashcards. I did everything. And then as soon as you rip that paper open with your pencil and you start looking at the questions, the panic sets in and then
Yeah.
poof, blank. It's all gone. And it happens to me when I get super nervous. So I carry a damn tiny little Sharpie in my purse and I write, I'm like, what's the set list?
Yep.
And I write the set list on my hand. And then I'm there like, okay, we're going to do this song. What's the beginning lyrics of that song? And then I'm like, la 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 la. Oh, yeah, it's this. And I write like the first two, three sentences or like the first sentence, like the first bit of the song on my
Yeah.
hand. Because sometimes when I'm on stage, I just go blank. I
Yeah.
brain fart and I just oh yeah. La, 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 la. And then sometimes too we're so nervous that I'm like, oh damn, I can't remember the lyrics of the first song. What's the lyrics of the first song? Yeah, we're and she's like, I don't know. I'm fucking freaking out over here too. I'm nervous. I'm I'm trying to remember my job. How am I supposed to remember your job? You're supposed to remember your job. I got my stuff to remember, and I'm like, oh, help, guys, help. Sarah and Chris and Jerry are like, we all start singing and we're like, it goes like this. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So, dude, I suck. I brain fart so bad. Thank God Sharpie. It comes along and helps out.
Sponsor.
Yeah,
Right.
sponsor me again. Sharpies and Depends. I need some Sharpies and Depends, guys.
Gonna lend you a record deal anytime now. That's cool. That's cool. Let's um. What other music do you listen to besides metal? Any guilty pleasures of any kind?
Oh, yes. Okay. My number one. Don't do it. I'm gonna do it. It's Sarah Bareilles.
Okay.
Ah. Ah.
I love her. She's like my top. I love divorced dad rock, but Sarah Bareilles is my favorite artist. I'm actually gonna go see her in September and October.
Nice. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I like anything Delta Blues
Delta Blues. Oh,
and
okay. Cool.
the old school movies, the musicals, especially
Yeah.
like Fred and Ginger and all of that. Anything Mr. Porter has done is just amazing to me. So that's what I'm singing in the shower.
You too?
Cool.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a guilty pleasure because it's anyway. I've always also been really into like EDM, but particularly trance.
My
uh,
God, Jared.
trance,
Oh, not trans.
trance.
Hey, we're all in, and we're all in good, right?
Monetized.
What kind of trans? Right? No.
Certain group, like above,
Jerry.
above and
Dude, I like that stuff too. Tiesto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
beyond.
Yeah, I get you.
Do, do,
And
do, do.
and for you,
I'm
the
a
singer?
little, I like a little bit of everything. I love classical music. I go to sleep to Vivaldi, Bach, Beethoven. I love listening to like Celtic stuff with that
Okay.
little, I don't know what you call that little Celtic guitar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That and we
Yeah.
Oh,
listen to Mongolian throat singing.
oh, dude,
It's
Mongolian throat singing. I can't do it, but the throat singing. I'm really into this one artist from. I think she's from Iceland also. Aurora.
So Bjork.
Aurora Bjork's. Yeah, Bjork,
That's cool.
Aurora, and a lot of that EDM, EDC,
Mhm.
techno stuff. I like another one from Germany named Onuka. She does a lot of uh that trance techno wave stuff. And then of course the oldies like the Beach Boys.
There you
Round, round, again, round, you know.
That
So
was Carol.
woo!
Yeah.
Yeah,
go.
wow.
Wow.
It gets me going.
That's cool.
Give me
That's
a
cool.
beer, take me to the beach, and give me some Beach Boys.
There you go. All right, cool. Let me see here. Okay, I got a hard one for you. I got a couple of hard ones coming. Uh,
I
favorite
didn't do
metal,
it.
favorite metal or rock album, and why?
Was that metal or rock or metal
Metal
and
or
rock?
rock? Yeah, metal or rock album. Your favorite one that you can go in your car, put it on, and hear that front to back.
System of a Down, steal this album.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Actually, no.
And I did steal it. Sorry, what what was that place called in the mall back in the day that now it's closed and just never
Sam
exists?
Goody.
Sam Goody, apologies.
Sam Goody.
Thank you, Sam Goody. I love you.
Mine, for whatever reason, was the Chevelle's first album.
The
Wonder What's Next? Was that what it was?
I don't
The
know.
red?
It's been a long time since I've listened. Or the red, yes,
The red or the white?
yes. They had come down to La Via Real
Oh yeah, yeah.
at one point, and that was my first concert. That was my first concert, and my parents, back when Hastings was still open, had bought me that album.
Cool, cool.
That one I kind of burnt out just because they had never bought me anything like that before, so I was just so into it.
Right, right.
I mean, there's so many. I mean, I know the one that is always that damage the points is from the band. They're called Dredge.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, their albums they're amazing, especially El Cielo. That one also is amazing. From start to finish. I mean, it's just, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, you can just get lost. All kinds of awesome songs. It's just beautiful. Good stuff.
I'm gonna go with Three Doors Down, Away from the Sun.
Good choice. Awesome.
Yeah, that was gifted to me when I was in elementary, and I listened to it over and over again. So that's what comes to the top of my mind.
That's cool.
All right.
That's cool. Well, my favorite for the record is Master of Puppets by Metallica. Every time I hear that,
Oh,
it's like
woo!
chef's
Hell
kiss right
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Here's my next hard one. Normally I ask 5 of these, but I'm going to break it down to 3. And that is name your top 3 metal bands or rock bands of all time.
Jerry,
Well, I mean,
metal rock of all time.
we're getting at stuff. Yeah, that is a tough one. I mean, we're gonna go for start from old school, kind of, you know, where I think, um, you know, a very underrated band from back in the day that for their time had a pretty like a grungy, fuzzy sound back then was the Kinks. I think you know back then they had pretty they were onto something you know back in their day that I think was pretty cool as far as that goes. And then something a bit later on. I mean, of course, you know you gotta have Sabbath. You know, I mean, definitely you know picked up where you know they left off and just made it even you know amazing. And yeah, I mean, definitely of course Metallica. You know, it's always they never disappoint. Um, I mean, was it 3 or how many did you
Yep,
already?
that's
Right?
3. Yep. You got 3. That's good. That's a good choice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah.
My turn. Okay. I'm gonna go with Soen. That's Soen, and then Three Doors Down for sure. And I'm gonna go with Stained because I can listen to every one of their songs over and over.
Yeah. That's cool. Oh yeah.
Well, since Jerry took some of mine, I'm gonna have to go with Iron Maiden, Led Zeppelin, and Ozzy, of course.
Oh, my baby.
Yeah.
Ozzy.
The beat.
Yeah.
they all had amazing faces. Just
Yeah.
Yep.
If I'm gonna crack one open and smoke a doobie, get smoking a pancake, I bust out some. Oh man, I don't know, man. Well, he said three, right?
Yeah.
Full, a perfect circle,
anything.
and and System of a Down, the Hypnotize album.
Yeah. That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a well-rounded list right there for everyone. That's awesome. Very cool. And speaking of Ozzy, I usually ask this as a bonus question. And we've come around to the year that we lost him. And how did y'all feel a year ago when he passed away?
Oh.
Dude, I was actually watching Ozzy today. I've been watching what is it? It's Jack Osborne's creepy paranormal videos with
Yeah.
Ozzy and Sean, Jack Osborne's paranormal something.
Yeah.
And Ozzy sitting there with Sharon and they're going through all these paranormal videos and he's asking, "Hey Dad, what do you rate this on the Oogie Boogie scale?" And he's like, "Oh, I rate it 3." And he's like, "It's the double exposure, the double exposure." So I've been watching that show a lot. I still miss him. I'm still catching
I
up
know.
with the family. Of course, the family right now is still going through, things, especially with Kelly's life, and well, she didn't even get divorced. She didn't even get married. With her breakup and, with Sid and whatever's going on with him and Slipknot, it just all went like this. But when everything happened, man, when Ozzy threw that last show that they threw for him, oh my God, that was so epic. I was in tears. And
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, why am I so broke? Why can't I have money to be over there and experience that? Like it's his last one, and man, I was watching that and crying my ass off. And then later on, when he passed away, I was literally at work showing, like I had my laptop open and we were watching the whole funeral thing, uh, the whole like I guess news. Even I was even watching the news of Birmingham
Hmm.
and all London and all that in UK because
Yeah.
they were also showing how the people over there were outside, like yeah. And this one spot I think where they had also like a monument thing for Ozzy already since I don't know where I think when Ozzy's hometown they had something for him and
Yeah.
all these people started laying roses and stuff there for him.
Yeah. Birmingham. Yeah.
So it
They
really
have.
broke my heart. I cried. And I was getting all my clients at work all emotional too because I just had his whole funeral and everything going on TV. So that was really hard, man. It sucks.
It was super hard because he wasn't just a musician, he was a pioneer. Not
Oh yeah.
only for the music genre, but he was also around when MTV first got it started and then to later transition. And now everybody, all of America knew him and his family at a certain point because of all of the reality TV shows. And he still
Mhm.
went super hard and heavy until right about the end of
Yeah.
his life. So it's bittersweet, but I'm so happy that I was able to witness it with mine own eyes,
Right.
and be alive during his lifetime to see everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah, I think he was, everybody's uh, like unofficial uncle, I guess, in a way,
Yeah.
crazy uncle. I
Yeah,
mean, he was,
that was my
I
grandpa.
mean, he was a part of so many people's lives in so many ways. I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's extremely sad that he's, gone. I mean, there's only ever going to be, one him, one Ozzy. I mean, yeah, it's definitely bittersweet. I mean, and thankfully he's not, suffering anymore. But at the same time, his presence is definitely, missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching actually, well, his reality show, The Osbournes, and just from like what I saw, he didn't care about pleasing anybody, like not even the viewers. He was just himself. And he was such a good parent, cool guy. Um I honestly admire him, and I wish I would have known more about him before he passed. I started digging in a lot more after he passed.
Mm.
Um but yeah, definitely a big influence for me now.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And every time we have burritos, we should thank Ozzy. Ozzy loved burritos. Yep.
Yeah. He has his own
Burrito for Ozzy.
special burrito at the what is it, Chipotle? They have the Aussie burrito, and you just got to
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
what is it? I think it's full carnitas with white rice and pinto beans and something else that's in there. So I
Yeah, they
forget,
love
but
carnitas.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
part
I
Mexican. He
didn't
loved
know
carnitas. What do you want?
that.
Yeah, he loved carnitas. Ozzy
I
loved burritos. There's always videos of him walking around the kitchen in the house eating a freaking burrito.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It was a
That's
burrito
cool.
man.
With the food, that reminds me of the old SNL skit where Horatio Sands was portraying Ozzy, but nobody could
Yeah,
understand what the heck he was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
So were telling him, sing into the mic what you want for lunch. So he would, and he was like, sweet tea with ice.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Ice.
yeah, yeah. Well, hey guys, thanks again for doing this with me. It's been fun. I've had a great time talking to you guys. And the last question I have for y'all is, what does the future hold for Delta Divide?
Ooh, anything and everything, right?
Hell yeah. Everything and anything. We are open for anybody to come on out and invite us to play at their local venues and bars. Any bands that are out there that want to get together and throw shows together, we are we're so open and inviting. We treat everybody like family. We're here to support everybody. If y'all want to get together and collab, or do a little mini tour, or hey, can you get us a show, or I need advice with recording, or do you know anybody here or there? You know, we're the awesomest, friendliest people in the world. We're here to help everybody become somebody and, put our music out there and stuff. We are just about to start recording again. We just recorded it actually. At the Delta is out now on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube Music, whatever you listen to. So check on out Delta Divide. Follow us on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook. We love making funny videos and silly stuff. We also support local artists local or from anywhere actually. We have family all the way out in Washington, California. Um, where is it that you guys went to go visit your in-laws last time? Massachusetts. With the girls, right?
Boston.
In Boston. Get the car. I'm
Get in
going.
the fucking car, you fuck.
So, wherever.
That's my best
So
Boston
wherever the
accent.
hell you're from, hell yeah. Get in the
Get in the
car. We're gonna make
car.
a pizza pie.
Gonna go.
Some beers.
That's funny.
Get the BS.
Yeah.
Are you a knack? Don't get knack. So if you're in any band or any artist too, because we like to support also like
Artists, local
artists,
businesses.
local businesses. I'm a business owner myself. We have Sarah's partner is also a business owner. We're in the beauty industry. She has her own like hair parlor. You know, we have our mail woman getting our mail delivered. Chris does a really great job at everyday thing, being a mom and being out there, and then also being on stage. So we support everybody, local businesses, artists, whatever you do, just shout out to us. We got you guys. Um, and yeah, we're just ready to play more shows and record more stuff and get more music videos out there.
Yeah, hit us up. Let's jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell
Oh
yeah. What
yeah.
do you think, Sarah? You ready to get back on that?
Oh yeah.
Get back on the videos?
Yes, I'm ready for all the projects. And I think that we found, I don't know, a little family here, so I'm excited to keep working with everybody.
Mm.
Cool. That's very good
Check
to
us
hear.
out.
And
Don't forget to follow us.
And of course, if you're from the RGV here in McAllen, we're always playing here locally at shout out to the Flying Wars, the Gremlin, Hop Shop, places out here, the Kraken in Brownsville. So we're always playing local shows and we're open to play shows anywhere they invite us to. Just let us
well,
know some time so we can set aside the dates.
very cool. Well, I'll definitely put the word out here in San
Oh,
Antonio, and maybe you guys can come on up north a little bit to come see us here in
Yeah.
San Antonio.
We were there. We were at the amp room, but
Oh,
unfortunately,
okay.
amp's not around anymore.
They're
Or
there,
I don't know.
but kind of
They're still
there. I
there.
mean, yeah, but uh, it's not really doing the business that it should, and I think I think they are going to close it down at some point, but it's still there. People go, but I mean, not really. You know, kind of
Nice.
sad, really.
I
So
heard. I saw that Bonds had. I really love going to Bonds when I'm out there in San Antonio. I saw
yeah,
that they
but
were doing repairs. Or what were they
well,
doing?
actually, the original bonds is now closed. They closed it. They sold the property to a to basically tear down the building and put an apartment complex there or something like that. But they did reopen a thing called Bonds Rock House now, and it's a little small little house kind of bar. Still the same vibe. The stage outside of that to have bands play outside. So it's just Bonds in a different way now. But I just went recently and it was really cool. And but the old Bonds obviously is not there, and that closed down just about what I want to say 3 or 4 months ago, maybe something
Yeah.
like that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, but other than that, there's still plenty of places to come here. There's Fitzgerald's. There's some new spots in town now called. There's a spot that I go and interview bands called at 210 Studio 210 here in San Antonio, and the Elbow Room, which is a small little hole in the wall kind of deal. But they have karaoke most nights, and they have live music on the weekends. So that's another opportunity. And I know the bartender there, so she's a good friend of mine. She may be able to help you guys out. So, but anyway,
cool.
yeah. So anyway, well, thanks again, y'all, and I appreciate y'all's time, and thank you again for doing this with me. And just want to say that this isn't just my podcast either. This is yours too. And if you have any shout outs to your family, friends, and fans, let them know.
Awesome.
No, no. Thank you so much, and thank you to all the viewers. I hope everybody is doing well and is healthy and enjoyed the show. Please go on our social media and give us a like.
Awesome. Very cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you again. And this is your boy Richie T signing off from the YouTube channel here. And go check out Delta Divide if you're in the Rio Grande Valley area or whenever they come up to San Antonio. Please continue to support local music. Continue to support the bands that put forward the effort and want to do this for the rest of their lives. And really want to thank everybody that has watched and that is continuing to support this little show right here from San Antonio. And thank you again. And that's it. We're going to call it. Thank you all.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye
Catch you
bye.
later.
Catch you later.
Catch you later, dude. Smoking
Later.
a pancake. Smoking a pancake. Flapjacks and a cigarette.